Hey everyone, it's Chad with round two. We're coming back to show you February's product update. So we've got a lot of cool stuff. There's 164th Racing Champions we're going to show you, new Auto World 118, a new slot car release, and a bunch of new model kits. So we'll get started with 164th. Okay, so first off in 164th, we've got our first release for Racing Champions Mint. So some of the cool stuff about this, we're introducing the America's Finest line, where half the cars will be police cars, the other half will be our traditional Racing Champions Mint line. And one thing that's different is we'll be doing the releases separately. So version A is going to come out this month, version B will come out next month, and I'll just go ahead and show you the cars. So first off, in the America's Finest line, there's this 1980 Ford Bronco. And secondly is this 1967 Plymouth Fury. Third is this Ford Galaxy. And then into the normal Racing Champions Mint cars, this is the 1960 Chevy Impala, followed by the 1986 Buick Regal T-Type, and finally the 1970 Dodge Super Bee. So that's everything that's in version A. Here's a quick shot at version B that'll be coming out next month. You can kind of see the orange variation, blue variation, gray car, and then the three variations for America's Finest. And one other thing that we haven't shown yet in Racing Champions is, if you've been on Facebook, you've seen these, but these are the Racing Champions chase cars. These are the Gold Strikes, so here's a couple variations of the Gold Strikes for this release. These will be the ones that you guys will be looking for. In between 2 to 3% of the release are these chase cars, so very rare to find. And that's everything for 164th right now. We'll jump in and show you 118. Okay, so first off in Auto World 118, we're going to show you guys this really cool, very limited release. This is a 1957 Ford Thunderbird in coral sand. So it's got opening doors and hood, detailed engine, steerable front wheels, and high detail. Some of the cool things about this is there's two variations. This version has this gloss black top that it comes with, and there's only about 750 of these that are made. And the second variation has a special gunmetal roof color, and there are only 252 of these. So very, very rare. Actually, probably the rarest 118 scale we've put out as far as numbers go. So it'd be a really cool one to get your hands on. And second, in 118 cars, this is the 1969 Dodge Coronet Super Bee, the Wally Booth car. This has the same opening doors and hood, detailed engine, steerable front wheels, and accurate interior and chassis. Some of the cool things about this, this 1969 car was the only year that Wally Booth ran a Mopar, so he was GM all the rest of his career. So moving on to that, next we'll show you guys some slot cars, Auto World slot cars, and there's some cool drag stuff there as well. Okay, so for Auto World slot cars, we got a really nice release to show you guys. This is the Legends of the Quarter Mile Thunderjet release, the most recent one we put out. These are all 1960s era dragsters. So the first car is this 1964 Ford Thunderbolt, the Georgia Shaker. The second one is the 69 Dodge Charger RT, the Dick Landy. The cool thing about this, that would have actually raced against the Wally Booth Coronet that we just showed you guys. And the last one is the 1966 Chevy Nova, the Grumpy's Toy car. So these will go great on any of our drag sets. They're all compatible with AFX sets as well, and they should be really good sellers. We've gotten a lot of good feedback on these. So that's everything for slots. Next we'll move on and show you guys model kits. Okay, so we got a lot of cool things coming up for model kits. So first off, we talked about the drag racing 118 scales, the drag racing slot cars, and then we've got some cool drag kits. So I'll start off with those. The very first one is this Don Big Daddy Garlet rear engine dragster, the Swamp Rat 14. So some of the cool stuff about this, this car is actually the very first rear engine rail dragster that was ever built. So we've redone this kit. It's got vintage packaging, a color display base. It comes with a bonus booklet, and then there's lots of extra parts you can see on the box art here, both on that end. So this should be a really popular release, really cool. And next up for drag racing, we've got the Tom Mongoose McEwen 1972 Top Fuel Dragster. So some of you might recognize that this looks pretty familiar to the Snake kit that we put out. This has the newly tooled lower side wings. It comes with a bonus display case and a photo card and pad printed drag slicks as well. So this is our complimentary Don Prudhomme kit that we came out with last year. So these would be great. Now you can do a Snake and Mongoose display base or display setup for anybody wanting to build both of those. And next up in car kits, we've got a really value-loaded 2-in-1 Stocker Custom. This is a 1960 Ford Starliner hardtop. So some of the cool stuff about this, it's got all new decals. There's 2 complete engines, and you can see on this one as well some of the options that come with a dual 4-barrel carb or a triple 2-barrel carb, dual exhaust, optional valve covers, air cleaners, tons of kits. And I can tell just by holding it, this thing is heavy. So that should be a great one for all you custom builders out there. Next up, this is the 2017 Camaro 50th Anniversary Edition. So this is obviously 2017. It uses our new Camaro tool. We've added new parts, the 50th Anniversary wheels, lower grille, and decals to it. And this is a skill level 2 glue kit, 1/25th scale, and molded in black. And then lastly, for you sci-fi guys, I know a lot of people have been asking about Star Trek stuff. This is the U.S.S. Enterprise NCC 1701 refit kit. So you'll remember a couple months ago, we did the re-release of our 1/350th scale U.S.S. Enterprise from the original series. This is the refit from Star Trek the Motion Picture. So it has all new box art, designed to look like the movie poster. And you can kind of see some of the kit features in here. So comes with technical and registry marking decals and a highly detailed interior docking bay. So this measures out to about 34 inches long. You Star Trek guys know these are huge kits. So it should be a really exciting release for this one. And that is the last of what we got for February. So we'll come back and show you guys for March. As always, you can go to round2corp.com, see what else we have coming up, or check us out on our Facebook pages. Thank you again.